Yeah, we found this guy with the marshal's badge.
The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity.
Squirt.
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
That was Bastion. Yeah, I'll put the name in for you. Yeah, I played it a couple times already. Blasted Carrot was wondering what it was too. I got a couple items since last time I played. Looking more upgrades and saving the Bastion. Oh, we're supposed to bring the cord to the monument. Whoops.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
Some water. What's this? Oh yeah, I got to pick something that goes here. The memorial. New vigils.
The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
I have to buy them with my money.
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.
See if I can remember my buttons. Oh yeah, there we go. Big view. Yeah, so this is the Bastion area. Apparently a calamity destroyed the world. I'm trying to put the Bastion back together and save everyone. So that's the premise. That's fine, dude. It's perfectly fine. Alright. Proving ground. I cleared out a bunch of stuff. Proving grounds are hard. We'll do the storyline. Yeah,
no
actually,
use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either.
yeah, I didn't even change the title. This is just the one I play on
Kid
stream.
says a little prayer anyway. Couldn't hurt, right?
Sure.
Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one.
Which way should we go? Which way? Let's try this.
Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now. And the orchard core is long gone too.
What is this? Hey, bull. I wonder if I gotta fight it. Not gonna go in the core until we figure it out. Oh. The plush pit.
The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god.
I like trinkets.
Pith stood for something once. Something real.
Something real.
In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. He couldn't even save his loyal subjects.
Almost rolled off.
Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least.
Whoa.
Then Pith lights up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits.
Got him.
Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods, or tell them off? Pith.
Foes will be stronger? I don't know if I want that. Sure, let's do it.
Kid decides to press his luck. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore. Kid ain't never seen windbags that quick. Maybe old Pith put a scare in him.
Ooh. It's crazy now. I'm gonna die.
Kid passes Pith's trial, and he's richer for it.
Oh, that's. I was looking for my special attack. Ow! Briar bushes. Ooh, it's a lot harder now. I won't lie.
Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
I guess that was a dead end. Where's the map? No map. Was that it? That was it? Okay. That hurt. That hurt a lot.
Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind. Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
It's the god of commotion, okay. Pith.
The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
Okay, where we gotta go now? Oh, there we go. So we can try a proving ground. Which one's this? The Bullhead Court. I don't know. These things are pretty difficult, so let's just continue with the quest line, huh? Ugh.
The Langston River flowed free and wild
Water.
till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
Hey, money. Is it gonna keep dripping money? Oh, sounds good. Briar thorn things. Okay, let's go.
Riverbank swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid.
Ah, that didn't see me. What?
Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Weepin' Nellie.
Uh-oh.
She'll send some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core.
Let's go, Nelly.
Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns.
Uh-oh.
Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They try to cut her off.
Ah, got him. His bow's been upgraded
They
pretty
try
heavily.
to slow her down.
Nope, I'm gonna make it.
They try to knock her out.
Oh, I fell to my death.
Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder.
Who's that guy?
Try as she might, though, she hits a snag.
Uh-oh.
Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
Hey, hey. Power shot.
At least you picked a good spot for a break, because the core's right there.
I didn't even see it. Did you see it? I didn't see the core. Hey. I need these healing potions. Oh, there it is.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings.
Uh-oh.
Peckers.
Oh. Should I switch my weapon? Let's switch that. Which one do you think? I think my delay's on pretty high. Since it's paused, let's see. I don't know which one to pick. Yeah, tell me. Let's go with the hammer. Actually, the musket. Range weapon. Let's see. Ooh. The hammer's a lot stronger, so we're gonna
They
use
had
that.
their own eyes on the core. But why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weeping Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough.
Oh, cool.
She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now.
Oh, I left the warmer city. I'm sorry.
Times like these.
I'll switch it back whenever I get done with the level. I want something a little more firepower. It's like a ninja sword, huh? Yeah, the chat's delayed, so I'll have to fix that too.
Security
Bunch of
skips
things
keep
to
on coming
manage.
starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something.
Come on, shoot it. Woohoo!
The windbag's getting an even better idea. They aim to smash Weeping Nellie to splinters.
Oh, I fell to my death.
Well, it all proves too much for poor Nellie.
I let it get destroyed.
She's just got to make one last stop. With her last breath, Nellie gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country. They want that core real bad. Seems the calamity ain't hurt the Peckers' appetites. Kid shoos him off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there?
Hey.
3 times.
Huh. I did fall off the barge.
Now, listen close. You should remember this next.
Uh-oh. I don't know where I went.
Why go to Prosper Bluff?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do.
Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far.
Squawk! I can't go that way. Dang it.
The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that.
Oh, I opened the gate.
But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
Goofy birds everywhere.
The other kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while.
Oh, Skybridge. What? Dang it.
How's it go again?
What's all this? Ah, poison cloud.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, well that's a dead end. Nope. Okay. Woo. Hey, get off. Makes me all loopy. Gotta do those quick, I guess. I'll lose my footing. Yep. Get away from me, bird. Suicide. Suicide birds. I don't even know what those are. Like rocks in my way. Get out of my way. Yeah, understandable. Hey, bird. Got him. Let's see which way. Well, I guess I gotta go that way. I got one. What? Hey. Shooting birds. I'm a hunter. Okay, go that way. Ah. Got him. Power shot.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right?
Well, I'd like to know what happens.
Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed. And besides, it's like the song goes.
One day there was
Who's she?
They'll be here
Well, then.
before too long.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound promising.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow her again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find. If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away. A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much.
Alright, so you like the sword. The war machete. Got it. I don't ever defend, so we'll use it.
Cinder brick stout sure goes down smooth, then stays in your gut like a rock. Points just don't get any sharper than that.
Yeah.
His bow's looking lean and mean like a prize fighter.
So we upgrade our bow. Yeah, I got your machete. Upgrade the bow and the machete. I guess I'll go talk to the singer. See what she says. Oh, geez.
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here.
Zia.
Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see, but leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view.
I guess they're up in the sky, huh?
Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they? So many secrets in there, and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
No, well, that sucks. I got something at the memorial.
The breakers. Ain't no one can outrun them. Or their arrows.
Oh, we get the money for
The
them.
gravers. The arm of justice. They seemed unstoppable.
So we got... That was kill 3 with a power shot in a row. Cool. I didn't read that one, sorry. Right, where to next? What do I do now? Oh yeah, the core.
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Shrine.
Behold, the Pantheon.
So these are challenge things. Okay, we're not going to use those because I don't get a bonus from them. So
Can't be too careful these days.
roll right off the cliff.
We track the final core beyond the city to the wilds.
Okay, let's do. Let's get the last core and then we'll try a challenge. We'll see how it goes.
The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
I can throw it too. Yeah.
Know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two. Savage things lurking at every turn. Kid's faster than a slinger with those guns. Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon. They shouldn't have let their guard down.
Yeah. Give me that core.
Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another.
Where
He
am I
digs
going?
his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight. Wallflowers survived the calamity. It toughened him up. Kid learns the hard way not to touch those things.
Woohoo! What do I pick up? Hey, I got another item.
A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. Kid's seen the last of them.
Yeah, it does sound like a ninja sword. Ooh. Got him. The machete works pretty good. Really good.
Slinger
Hey.
Jawson's old outpost is all that's left of him.
You think dueling pistols or something else? Let's see what you think. I also got the Fang Repeater. I'll show you that. Let's get a secret skill.
Kid sticks to his old standbys.
A secret area. That's weird. Yeah, I did have the arrows. There's a couple things because I got that, the musket. I'll show you that one. And there's, oops, like a shotgun. Let's go with the musket. We'll try that one for a little bit. I need to upgrade it though.
Kid's roused up half the wilds by now. Then Kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals.
We're going back. Just want to get rid of that thing. Oh, got dizzy again. We'll go back to the bow. If I upgrade everything, it'll be better. Let's get back to... Let's use the hand grenade, though, for my special. Use the shield. kill him? Yeah, I did.
Wild green pineapples, about the only good thing out here. Hardly any signs of the old Jawson camp.
The musket. Do you like that? Alright, I'll go back and get it. It's just hard to use without an upgrade on it. We're just gonna upgrade it right there too. We'll use it. Does it have a special ability? I don't think it does. Oh yeah, we'll call him. We'll get a squirt. Yeah. The musket's pretty cool.
Gotta keep a sure foot out there.
Fell to my death. There's a cliff there. Alright, let's do it. Uh-oh.
He's anxious to get back.
Hey, it doesn't do a lot of damage up close, especially.
After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot.
Yeah, I don't like the way you said that. Not one bit.
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
Uh-oh.
Zolf cursed the city.
Had a feeling when you read that book.
Cursed me. Said he was going home.
Had a feeling when he read that book.
When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
Special abilities. Let's go upgrade the musket. And we're gonna do one more.
Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade. Come on, give the little tiger a break.
There we go. Range.
You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel.
So I need something coarse to upgrade it. I think we can buy something in this area. There we go.
Finders keepers.
Something nasty. I know there's more weapons.
The marshals learned to pack those shells full of fire.
Alright. See, I don't even have the final two weapons, so we don't even know what those are. Looks like I have all the way to level 10. Oh, got the core, I forgot.
Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards.
Now
We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
Okay. Looks like I'll do one more.
The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
Let's go.
After Zolf's little episode, kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid. and I won't be able to guide you back.
Yeah, we're not gonna get lost.
Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do? Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad.
Go down the board.
But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine. Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating.
That's creepy.
Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know. Wherever he is, somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
Siren.
Dead and welcome him with open arms. Kid pops him good.
The knockback's pretty good on
That a
this.
survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella. What do you say to a kid who's seen too
Good choice.
much?
Good choice, Ollie. So,
I'm Zolf of Ura. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, pineapples, swamp weeds, ankle gators. There's no way out.
looks like he's stuck there. Huh? Just leave him there.
Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Just run away.
Just sets foot inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes. The security's just gonna have to straighten him out.
Musket's the best thing.
The kid succeeds where the calamity failed. Would you look at what he did to poor old Rondi the bartender?
Yeah. Randy was already
Proper
frozen.
story's supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright. snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Pith, the bull. The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend, he's come undone too.
Yeah, he was attacking me, so I had to undo him. He was kind of...
He sees what's left undone.
It's pretty creepy. Like, weird. Okay.
Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to.
Give me that shard.
The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Gotta find a ticket out of this hole. Disgusting things.
What are they?
You ever heard of a lung blossom?
Oh.
It's bigger than the stories say. Breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak. They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind. Well, the kid prunes it down to size somehow.
With a sword. That's how I pruned it. If I had known, I could have came over and got another one of those.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
I don't want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about it. It's creepy.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
The good. No, it wasn't the green sea. Oh, some upgrades. I like that one.
It wasn't fixed, it was unbroken.
Some pretty cool abilities. So much stuff. Let's see what we need. Actually, I don't even know if I can upgrade it. That's something coarse. Okay. Yeah.
Stay absinthe is like drinking a cool breeze. Just don't go spitting needles everywhere.
Yeah, what you think, Ollie? One more? Tell you what, I'm gonna get some water, take a quick break, and then I'll do one more level. Get another shard, and then get on to another game. So, be right back. Yeah, it's weird. Exit full screen. Turns off the music, huh? And I'm back, dude. Sorry. Oh. So weird. Alright. Oh, it's cold outside. Ice on everything. Had to get some water. Kiss the wife. Alright, let's get to another one here. Ooh. I can't use my weapons.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Is there one to try the musket out? There. Let's do a challenge and then we'll do a level. Sounds good, huh? Hey!
Ever felt a soul wood gourd? Like picking up broken glass barehanded.
Did you enter the giveaway?
Grove, marshals learned to make every shot count.
Well, make sure you entered the giveaway. If we don't get too many entries within the next couple weeks, might go ahead and release it early.
The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Most marshals didn't get far on the first few tries.
Oh.
Had to catch a bunch of those gourds in a single shot.
I can't roll.
Funny thing about muskets is they work best up close.
I wasted so much ammo. Try to
It
get.
took a keen eye, not an itchy trigger finger.
Good, I want to make sure you entered it. So we got 2 things. How many shots? Let's retry. How do we retry? I gotta go back. Cool. Yeah, I set it for the 31st of
Marshals
January.
did more than just stand around shooting, of course.
Like I said, if we don't get too many entrants by then, we'll go ahead and draw it early. Didn't see how many shots I needed. We get an upgrade material.
It takes a little personal time for just him and his favorite musket.
Okay, then there's a pattern to it because with the bow I did it. Oh, I gotta get the gun. Forgot to pick up the musket. Whoops. Alright. Let's see. Oh, that's a waste.
Plenty of gourds to go around, even now. Marshals like to fine-tune their muskets to get better results.
Oh, now I see. I get right up next to him. 20 again.
The orchard
that was
grew
it.
over so
That was
quick,
a
the
restart.
marshals made it worth clearing out.
Alright. Let's see if we can do it this way. No. I'm trying to hit that one. Right there. Nope, not gonna make it. I want to get it. I want that upgrade so we can get a stronger musket. I don't know the pattern. Let's see. Why is it not shoot? It's gotta be right. Second prize. I want to get this. Get that maxed out musket. Sweet. Nope, it's gotta be 15. You have any ideas? Which direction to shoot them, maybe? Ollie? Any suggestions? Me? I'll try one more time. Seems to be wherever they're not grouped up. So try. There we go. If they're grouped up, they get tangled. Just so it appears. Yeah. Like triangles all over the place. Still no. Okay. Nah. I'm stumped too. It looks like there's triangles on there. You have to shoot the triangle because it's got the spread. So let's see. It looks like a triangle right here. The positioning is hard to get to. There we go. I'm using two hands for this. So yeah, it doesn't knock them off. I want to punch it. I just want to punch it. Oh yeah, there we go. I just get angry. Okay, let's go destroy some stuff. Forget it. Maybe if I upgrade it again. Oh. The knockback effect. Because I can add abilities to it. off already.
They kept on training until they mastered those muskets.
We'll put the knockback ability, and that'll knock them back further. There's the abilities. That was right. I already have the upgrade. Don't even need to get that.
To master the musket, you gotta get rid of the recoil.
Faster reload. There we go. Let's try it on that configuration. Gotta upgrade it. Alright, we'll give it this one shot. Should have better spread. Yeah, I think I got this game for like $2 or something. I had it on Xbox. I played the demo. Jeez. Knockback doesn't do anything. I guess that did. Yeah, we can get it. I should go right in the middle. Alright, sounds good, dude. I'll see you in a bit. By the time you get back, I should have this done. You can rewind it. It has 2 hours of playback.
Best of the best.
Got it.
Course in just a few shots.
Maybe you've seen it before you left. Scrap salvo. I don't know what that is. Don't know what the scrap salvo is.
Kid probably could have made himself marshal one day.
Oh, there's a bunch of weapons. Oh boy. There it is. That's special for that. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna do the next level.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rotha's Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about. Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon. brushers learned to fear this place. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne.
Oh.
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things.
Where's Queen Anne? Ooh, running low on health.
The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course. Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? A stinkweed. Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Kid's got a mean throwing arm. Most of those peckers are smart enough to stay out of Queen Anne's way.
Need some life, some health. Oh, welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Got a spear. I did finish the gun thing too. Once I changed the abilities on the gun, it was a lot easier. With the extra.
Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator scraps. Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths.
Wow. I got a spear. Watch out, watch out. Still want my sword.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch.
He try and reflect it back to him. Hey. The shield's OP, dude.
Can't get hasty in a place like this.
Ow. I'm gonna let him kill his friend.
He holds his ground. Seems the queen's running out of options.
I didn't realize the shield was this overpowered. Get a digital art tablet on Thursday. I don't see why not. A lot of people do it. Digital art, they do knitting, quilting, how-tos, and all kinds of stuff, dude. I'd say go for it. I mean, I just randomly pick up the thing in the stream. If you do it regularly, though, you can get a good audience. What kind of art? Just like anime art, or? I had to pause it to read, by the way. Oh, I think it's getting on my nerves. I realize the shield is...
The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid.
She's really annoying. Yeah, so I say go for it.
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding. Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the queen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give it a shot, I say. No harm in trying. No harm.
Want to know how to find an ankle gator lair? They use a kid as bait. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. The shard's sitting in plain view. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. She's starting to get annoyed.
Intense.
And now he's made Nice, Queen Anne.
Got her.
That was for the brushers.
Got her. I just wanted to kill it. I could have left, but yeah, say develop your style, get a good audience.
Get done what
People will
needed to
start
be
paying
done.
for it if they like your stuff. I mean, it could be a long road, but
Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel.
is that what you're in New York for?
That Gator's a crazy gal, but so is the gal who promised to look after her.
Okay. I just gave her an ankle gator. Yeah, we're not doing any abilities enabled or anything, so nothing memorial. Nope. Up to you.
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Oh yeah. I forgot to use the shard again.
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
There we go.
Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city.
Oh, for the spear. See if we can get something coarse from this vendor down here. That looks like a crazy weapon. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna change the spear out. But the war machine is better right now. Yeah, I took talented art in high school. Didn't do anything in college with it. Did the military instead, but it was fun from middle school on to high school. It was fun. I'm gonna waste our money on that one. I'm gonna do another level.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
Going to the wilds again. Yeah.
Know how Caelondia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine.
Well, the place I'm at.
If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. The Army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Come on back, buddy. Oh, I wanted that. Oh, those are health pods. I've been trying to shoot them.
Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check.
Yo.
Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
Go, punk. I got a rifle now.
Whole place shudders in a fit.
Give me that.
The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
I'm gonna kill them all before you get it. There we go.
Grand rails all grown over with things of Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf.
Got it.
Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by. Lunkheads settled in like they own the place.
Give me that.
Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers, coughing fungus everywhere. Only one way to cure a cough like that.
Got him. Woohoo! Those guys are tough. There we go.
Place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a
almost
rotten
fell.
pineapple. Of course, the Grand Rail's seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Celandian War.
What do you think, musket or sniper rifle? Musket or sniper? I like the musket. Because it also has an ability. Maybe if we get the ability with the army.
It was right here that Zolf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up.
No shit, he's pretty quick and accurate.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea, huh?
The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central.
Yeah, musket was the better choice.
Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While choking on swamp weed? While peckers trying to prick you in the eye. Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
Woohoo! Keep trying to punch him with the right bumper. Yeah, the musket's better, dude, I agree.
But then, at last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days.
Got him. Yeah, because the other one takes too long.
Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him. Not just another wallflower or pincushion, mind you. At first he thinks it's Zulf. Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man.
Uh-oh.
Then wham.
Whacked me?
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone, but something else is there. The only words the kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note.
Took the note.
That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get.
Yeah, free stuff.
The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zulf. Zulf's messenger was one of his people. Wondered just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zulf told him. That's the way to make every shot count.
I messed up, I shouldn't have upgraded that. Oh, too late. Musket's still the best.
It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place.
Now we get another upgrade. Let's see. Trapper snare, huh? The private reserve. Let's see.
The arsenal's complete in case we need protection.
Sure, we'll use that. One of the trapper snaps, that's what we got. Alright, man. I'm gonna call it there, Ali. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Really appreciate it.